Have you ever harvested a sweet potato and were so excited to cook it up, it just didn't taste very good, not a lot of sweet flavor? Well, that's because it needs the cure. Hey everyone, it's Rob the Backyard Gardener, and today I want to talk about how you cure your sweet potatoes that you harvested. If you watched my last week's video, you saw that I harvested almost 21 pounds of sweet potatoes. That was last Friday. And in the video I said, hey, you need at least 3 to 5 days to cure them in high humidity and at least 85 to 90 degrees. Well, it's been 8 days because 4 days is really around the minimum. You can do it up to 2 weeks. And after that period of storing them in high humidity, high heat conditions, then the starches inside the sweet potatoes will break down into sugars, allowing for a lot better sweet potato harvest. You don't necessarily need to then store them in a cool environment for 6 to 8 weeks. And while it is somewhat true, you can store them for 6 to 8 weeks after you pull them out of the heat and humidity. They will continue to break down the starches and be as sweet as can be. But they'll be pretty gosh darn sweet and really taste really good anyway after that initial high heat, high humid conditions in that 4 days to 2 week period. Here's what I'm gonna do in today's video. I'm gonna take them out of the greenhouse, take them out of their humidity bag. I'm going to then leave them in a pantry, in a crate for about 8 more days, and that will have given them 8 days in the humid conditions and 8 days in the cool conditions, and by then they should be really good. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all of them anyway, so come Thanksgiving, maybe I'll have a few pounds left for a sweet potato pie. Without further ado, let's go take a look at my sweet potatoes. So it's been it's been 8 days since I harvested my sweet potatoes. They've been in this kind of like a keep cool bag, but what's good about the bag is even though it's meant for putting ice in and keeping drinks cold, kind of like a little mini cooler, because of the lining, it actually keeps the moisture in too. So they're doing really well in here. A lot of them are still wet. So now that they've been in the bag for about 8 days, technically right about this point, guys, they've converted a lot of the sugars or a lot of the starches into sugars, and you can go ahead and eat them now if you wanted to. But I'm just gonna leave them inside in my pantry, which is about 65 to 70 degrees for the next 8 days or so. Come next weekend, these bad boys will be ready to eat. I'm probably gonna try a couple today just to get an idea if they're already 100% ready to go. But worst case is, they're ready to go in another week. Now, once they finish curing in the next week, they can store for quite a while. You'll notice that a lot of the nicks that were on here have already healed up. This will help them store a lot longer. You know, sweet potatoes you probably shouldn't store for more than 3 to 6 months anyway. And with 21 pounds here, I probably won't be storing them that long. Probably 3 months is when I'll use the last of them up. But I'm super excited to give them a taste. Maybe I'll have a couple left for sweet potato pie come Thanksgiving, which is in about 6 weeks as well, 7 weeks. Really hope they all fit in here. It's the only wooden crate I have, and I know it doesn't necessarily need to be a wooden crate, but I want it to look pretty too, because I got problems. Well, there you have it, everyone. There's my 21 pounds of sweet potatoes here in this wooden crate. Time to get them in the pantry. That way they can finish the next 8 days in a cooler climate. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys in my pantry. Sitting right there on the shelf. We'll turn the lights off and let them sit for the next 8 days. Well, there you have it, everyone. That's the curing process for sweet potatoes. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching.